The quadratic function passes through the points 2, 4 and 1, 0 and is written in the form y is equal to x squared plus ax plus b, and we have to find the value for a and b. Now we know when we look at a coordinate like 2, 4 that 2 is an input and 4 is the output, and in our function over here x is the input here and here and y is the output. So what we do is we write down our point, say 2, 4, the first point, and we rewrite our function replacing the x's with the 2 and the y with the 4. So 4 is equal to 2 squareds plus an a by the 2 plus the b. So all we did was replace the x's with the 2's and the y with the 4. So we'll rewrite that. 4 is equal to 4 plus 2a plus b. I'm going to get all my numbers to one side. Subtract 4 from both sides. 0 is equal to 2a plus b. Okay, now let's do the same with the 1 and 0. 1 and 0. So 1 is my x and 0 is my y. So 0, which is my y, is equal to x squared, which is 1 squared, plus a, x again is 1, plus the b. So that means that 0 is equal to 1 plus a plus b. Now here's my two equations that I can solve using simultaneous equations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1 from the other side. I'm going to write 0 is equal to 2a plus b, that's this one, and subtract 1 from this side. I want to get it into the same form, a plus b. So this is the top equation is this one and the bottom equation is this one. I just subtracted 1 from both sides to get it into the same form as this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the bottom equation from the top equation. So 0 minus 1 is 1. 2a take away a is a. B take away b is 0. So a is equal to 1. Now if a is equal to 1, that means using this one here, for example, I can use either one of them. But minus 1 is equal to a plus b, 1 plus b. Subtract 1 from both sides. Minus 2 is equal to b. So the answer is a is equal to 1 and b is equal to negative 2. So I could rewrite my function as well. Y is equal to x squared plus ax, well a is equal to 1, plus x, and b is equal to minus 2. And that's my function, this red function here. Okay, you have a go at solving this now. And pause the video, and when you're ready you can click play and see the solution. Okay, I hope you did this with your 0.27. Plug in a 2 for the x and a 7 for the y, and you got this equation here. On the minus 4 and 1, be careful. It's not you don't write a minus 4 squared. This equals minus 16. This would be minus 4 squared. What you're looking for is minus 4 squared. Your value of x is minus 4, and that's equal to plus 16. So that's a 16. So that's your minus 4, 1 point. Your simultaneous equation, you're going to get this, and you get 3 is equal to b, and minus 3 is equal to c. So you could rewrite the equation. You found b and c, but you now could write the function as y is equal to x squared plus 3x, and c is minus 3, and that's your function here. Okay, now have a go finally at solving this one. You notice in this case that the variable is a is the coefficient of the x squared, and the variable here is b. It doesn't have to be the coefficient of the x. But it's the same process. You plug in your 1 and your 3 for your x and your y, and these point as well, and then see if you can solve this. Press pause, have a go, and then press play when you're ready to have a look. Okay, there you are. There's the points coming in. You notice that the in this one with the 0, minus 1, the minus 1 is the y, the 0 is the x. So this term goes to 0 and this term goes to 0. So you immediately get that b is equal to negative 1. So there was no need for a simultaneous equation. And then finally you get the value for a as well. Okay, I hope that helped.